MTG openings here with another Commander 2014 deck. This time it's the mono green Guided by Nature deck, featuring the new Planeswalker version anyway. New Planeswalker card, Freyalise Llanowar's Fury. So, unlike previous commanders, you can use, or unlike previous Planeswalkers, you can use this Planeswalker as your commander, as you can see here. So we'll see if they do that in the future for any more, whether it's just for commander products or maybe even cards that they make. Who knows? Well, without further ado, we'll dig right in here. So just like previous year commander sets, you get at least one oversized version of your general, or your commander I mean. In this case, you get the Planeswalker. So it's kind of cool if you like those things. I mean, I don't really use them, but I can see I can see people who might like them. So here's the back. Similar to a Magic card, missing the deck master, different color scheme. So here she is up close in case you want to see her abilities a little closer. And there you go. So without further ado, we'll dig right in here. Here's the box. Everybody gets a box. Excuse me. Everyone gets one of these commander boxes as usual. Guided by Nature. So we'll crack it open here. So inside you get your cards with your tokens. You get a deck insert about your particular deck. I think it also includes a deck list. And then here's your rules reference card. Put those back in here for now. Put this off to the side. So this is, as I said in my other videos, if you watch them, this is the first time Wizards included tokens with their commander decks, which is a pretty cool feature, especially since most of these decks usually make a lot of tokens. So, and they're actually double-sided, so it gives you the ability to make more of them, which I think is pretty cool. So here is the Tree Folk Star token, and on the back is a 2/2 wolf. Next is Elf Druid token, which is made by the Planeswalker, and it's just like a Llanowar Elf or Elvish Mystic tapping for a green mana. On the back is a 4/4 beast. Here's a 5/3 elemental with a 3/3 beast on the back. Another 5/3 with a 3/3. Here's another one of the 1/1 elves that taps for mana with another 4/4 beast on the back. Another Star Tree Folk. And another 2/2 wolf. Here's a 3/3 elephant token with a 1/1 elf warrior, another elephant elf warrior, another elephant elf warrior, and then here's a 3/4 flying gargoyle token with the back being one more elf warrior. So now, as usual, these monocolor decks come with a bunch of basic land. I mean, they're not going to include a bunch of green producing mana, you know, treetop villages and all that. So they give you a bunch of forest in this one. So first card is a Crystal Vein. Sorry, I was making sure I didn't miss the Planeswalker. Next is an Evolving Wilds, a Ghost Quarter, a Haunted Fengraf, Havenwood Battleground, and there's our Planeswalker. Freyalise Llanowar's Fury. She's pretty significant in this old Magic storyline, not the newer ones, pre-mending storyline. So if you're into that, I'm sure you can go on and check that out. So the alternate new general is Titania, Protector of Argoth. She makes the 5/3 tokens that we saw earlier. And then each one of these also comes with a commander, a commander alternate that is old. This one is Azuri Renegade Leader. He's an elf. I know a lot of elf EDH decks used him as a general before. So, Jiraga Warcaller, Sylvan Safekeeper. I believe that is one of the new cards for the set. Elvish Archdruid. Immaculate Magistrate, sorry. So this is a very elf themed deck, obviously. Friends Run Packmaster. Masked Admirers back at rare, you'll notice. Wolf Prior Elemental for your wolf tokens. Creeper Hawk is one of the new cards. The artwork's pretty cool. It's a 5/3 trample for, or 5/5 trample for 5. You can pay 1 in a green, so to turn target creature you control becomes a 5/5 with trample as well. Silk Lash Spider. Grave Sifter is a new card. Works well for any green deck that has a creature theme, whether it's elves or wolves or anything else. So, Primordial Sage. Rampaging Baloth. Soul of the Harvest. You'll notice there's a lot of rares and mythics in these, which I think is pretty cool. Whether they're new or old reprints, it's pretty nice. Thunderfoot Baloth is new. This is the Green Lieutenant. So Lieutenant means if you have your commander in play, it gets a bonus. So this guy is normally a 6 to cast 5/5 trample. And if you have your commander, whether it be the Planeswalker or anything else, he gets +2/+2, and other creatures you control have +2/+2 in trample. So that is pretty amazing, actually. Siege Baloth is one of the new cards for this set. Tornado Elemental. Terastodon, that's where you get your elephant tokens. Lifeblood Hydra is also new. Can't make a Magic set without a new Hydra. Beastmaster's Ascension. Song of the Dryads is new. So this is an interesting card. It's a 3 to cast enchant permanent. Enchant permanent is a colorless forest land. So it's basically green removal in a new way. So that's kind of neat. Wolfcaller's Howl. That's one of the new cards. Fresh Meat. Whirlwind. Overwhelming Stampede. Collective Unconscious. Wave of Vitriol. This is a new card. So it's a board sweeper for green, which is pretty nice. You may recognize the picture from Juxtapose, the red Ice Age spell. Praetor's Council. Sylvan Offering. That's another one of the new cards. So here's the green medallions. So if people that remember, they made the medallions once before, way back. And so now they gave them new pictures, and the artwork on them is amazing. And so it gives people the opportunity to get them if they hadn't gotten them before. So that's kind of nice. Seer's Sundial. And Praetor's Flagship. Good way to sink your mana if you have it. If you have a bunch of extra, which it looks like this green deck can get. Gargoyle Castle makes your 3/4 flyer. Orenreef the Vastwood. I think we're finally out of the rares for the set, which if you notice, there's a whole bunch of them. So that's pretty nice. They're all like that, all these Commander 2014 decks. Jungle Basin. Myriad Landscape's one of the new lands. You can stack it to 2 basic land, which is pretty nice. Slippery Cross is one of the green cycle lands. Terramorphic Expanse. Tranquil Thicket, the other green cycle land. Elvish Mystic. Elvish Sky Sweeper. I feel like I'm going to be saving Elf a lot here. Essence Warden. Llanowar Elves. Elvish Visionary. So here's Priest of Titania. People will remember this. Tap to add 1 green mana pool for each elf on the battlefield. In this deck, clearly a good card. And a good way to get it if you never wanted to buy singles. Now you can get your Priest of Titania without buying it as a single. So that's nice. Sylvan Ranger. Thornweld Archer. Well-Wisher, which you may not recognize right away because it's new artwork. I'm not sure if this is on a Magic Online version or a promo, but I've never seen the art before, which is pretty cool. So tap to gain 1 life for each elf you on the battlefield. Not just you control. Nice. Farhaven Elf. Imperious Perfect. Another one of those elf cards that was hard to get. Unless you're willing to just buy singles, of course. So this is an elf lord that's uncommon. And it was uncommon when they originally printed it. And it makes elves as well. It actually makes 2 elves as long as the perfect is in play, which is nice. Reclamation Sage. A newcomer but an amazing card. Timberwatch Elf. Titania's Chosen. Wood Elves. Drove of Elves. Linala Huntmaster. Harrow. Hunting Triad. There's Overrun. Grim Flowering Desert Twister with new art. So Skull Clamp You may not recognize the artwork, but I'm sure you know the cards. So, in this elf deck, because you have so many 1/1s that you can make 1/1s, this essentially reads, equip 1, destroys the creature, draw 2 cards. So it's pay 1 mana to draw 2 cards, which is amazing, and many EDH decks will benefit from this being printed this way in case you couldn't get your hands on it before. And the artwork is from Magic Online, which is pretty cool also. I wasn't a big fan of the old art, but it's not like I wasn't going to play Skull Clamp. Soul Ring is in every one of these 5-color decks as usual for the Commander product. Some people are saying Soul Ring shouldn't even be legal in Commander. I tend to agree. I'm not even sure this deck needs Soul Ring with all the mana it's going to produce, but they could not include it in just this one. So Soul Ring making an appearance again. Moss Diamond, part of the Diamond cycle. They haven't printed them with these pictures before. Pretty cool. And a welcome addition for anyone that didn't have them. Swiftfoot Boots, I believe, is in all 5 of the Commander decks, along with Commander Sphere, which is a pretty nice new artifact. Mana Accelerant, and draws you a card in the pinch or when you have enough mana. Assault Suit, also new. Interesting card, I'm not sure. It has a home in any of my EDH decks, but still interesting. And Lore Seeker Stone, I believe, is also a new card. That's it for the green Commander deck. If you like this video or wanted to see more, be sure to like and or subscribe. And until next time, thanks for checking out my video.